Hello, my love. How are you? It is Sue here. I would love to give you some guidance today. How about we do some cards? And I also thought we might pull. I've got a whole lot of tumbled crystals in a little basket, and I thought I might just put my hand in there and pull a crystal out to see where it resonates within the reading. So we'll just sort of pull on a little bit of that. Okay, get the healing from the medicine of the crystals as well as the cards. So a nice combination, hey? If you are a water sign, I highly recommend you sit with work with seashells. You know, seashells are beautiful, beautiful fossils. Sand dollars, anything like that. Really beautiful. Protection for sea creatures. So you're a water sign, why wouldn't you use it? If you're an earth sign, fossilized wood would be magnificent for you. The Fool is out, so taking a leap of faith. Fossilized wood would be just divine to work with. It has a beautiful grounding, calming, gentle energy. I just feel like it would be really good for you. If you are, excuse me, sorry, they're all jumping on the floor today. It's crazy. If you are a fire sign, so we've done water and earth. If you're a fire sign, I would go with like a tektite, or because tektites come into the world from outer space, out of the outer atmosphere. They come in, they're burning hot, they land on the ground, and they sit quite fiery, molten sort of crystals. So tektite, or maybe like obsidian. Obsidian is a volcanic glass that has come from that fire explosion that's happened. So, you might resonate with those kind of crystals for your star sign energy. And then if you are an air sign, I would look at using, you could go, this would be high vibe, but you could go with moldavite, apophyllite. These are very high vibe crystals. They have a real, frequency that is high. If you've not worked with crystals before, I'll just bring it down a notch. Potentially I want to work with lithium quartz. Lithium quartz is, this is a lithium quartz. It's got a bit of red to it. Really good to calm the mind, because you are the suit that thinks a lot. It's your birthright, so it is okay. I would potentially pull in that kind of energy. And talking about, Tower. We've got the Tower out today. So unexpected change. We've also got the Seven of Cups come out as well. So we've got a mixed bag of beautiful crystal, they're beautiful cards, but kind of big ones as well. So there's something about to shift. If you are not seeing it, Spirit will take it for you and move it on. So have an awareness around what's not quite working within your life, and if you don't address it well, Spirit will. A couple of more cards, and then I might pull a few crystals as well. I just might put my hand in there as I'm talking and just get out whatever wants to come out. That is way too many cards. We've got the Nine of Swords, so a little bit of insomnia creeping around at the moment. I just feel really drawn to pull the Three of Pentacles out as well. It was just sitting in my basket, and there's way too many cards on the floor, so I'm just going to leave them down there for now. I'll pick them up at the end. All right, so Nine of Swords, insomnia, not sleeping, feeling stabbed in the back. If this is you, change your sleep routine. Look at doing something a little bit different in that respect. If you've recently feel like you've been betrayed or stabbed in the back, pull into the comfort of your friends and family. They will be able to get you through that. If there's been any situation that has caused you to feel just, like I don't want to say attacked, but I feel like it's all coming at me and I can't kind of get my footing. It feels like this card. It is again, just really pull into what you know is true, pull into your friends and your community to actually help and guide you through that a little bit, because it just feels a little bit overwhelming, and it feels very elevated at nighttime. So if you're in your head at nighttime, I want you to try and change that sleep pattern a little bit, whatever that looks like. If you're having sort of some wild dreams or a bit of night terrors or just sort of, I feel like it's just a bit chaotic. Sleep is not restful, it's actually restless sleep. So I just want you to be really mindful of that. Sitting down the bottom, Three of Pentacles, this is card about collaboration, it is working with others, mediation. So whatever's going to unfold, if things just go a bit sideways and a bit haywire, there's always someone that you can talk to or mediate with that can kind of bring it and settle it back down again. The first card out was the Fool. The Fool was about taking a leap of faith. The second card out was the Ace of Cups. So to me, this feels like something new, something divine, something just beautiful, because the aces are, gifts from our loved ones in spirit. And having this ace, it's the gift of unconditional love. It can be the gift of your spiritual journey. You can just show that you're really on track and that you're getting some little gems put in within you. If you are stepping into your spiritual journey, a lot of people will not understand. Because you change, you shift, you do things different, and it's like, hang on a minute, for the last 20 years you've done this, and it can be confronting for other people. So having a mindfulness about that. But the next card out was the Tower, so it's very much showing me that, this could be a beautiful new relationship that is just unfolding, but the byproduct of all of this is the Tower mess and the diabolical mess that's left behind. So there'll be people that won't be happy about you being content and happy with yourself, and that's their own problem. I'm just poking around down here. Nice. I've got Gaspiite. Gaspiite is a beautiful green crystal. This is just here in WA. This is called an Aboriginal vision stone. They used it back in the era, and elders would hold this and get given a vision. So I love to work with Gaspiite. I just love the colour of it. I love to work with Gaspiite because it is that sort of shamanic kind of space that you can sit in. And being green, it sits in line with your heart chakra, so it will tell you what's best for you, what is right for your heart. So the fact that you've potentially just started a new relationship and the repercussions throughout the family or the ex's family or the children or whatever that looks like is not as welcoming as you'd hoped for, don't worry about it. That's their business. Look after your heart. Do what's right for your heart and soul. Don't push what you've got away because to please other people, just do whatever it is you need to do. Okay, let's have a little look, digging around in here. Nice. So we've got Malachi up. Malachi is a beautiful one to calm you. Again, green. Wow, we're getting the green ones out. So Malachi will, sorry, I've got a hair in my face. It's got copper in it, so it will just calm down your nerves, your energy. But again, heart-based crystal. I've also got citrine, a little citrine point. So citrine is your abundance, your happiness. It's your soul's glow. It's the sacral solar plexus. But it's an abundance crystal. So, I feel like you're on the right track as much as everybody doesn't like what you're doing. Longevity will prove them wrong, so just stay in your lane and do what you got to do. The next crystal, it's actually not a crystal. This is a stone. This is a hag stone. It has a hole. Just, you can see my finger behind. So it's a witch's stone, hag stone. Protection stone. You can look through it and see life a little bit differently. So change your perspective a little bit on where you're at and what people are saying, you know, it's their problem. It's their reactions. It's not where you're at. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free. And if this is a new relationship that's come in, well done. It's going to give you the freedom that you want, and you're very protected in that space. If this is stepping into a spiritual journey that in a deeper level, and your family, loved ones, friends don't understand, again, you are very protected, you are safe, and Spirit will not let anything happen to you. This is your evolving. Other people don't have to come along for the ride. You know, it is what it is, so to speak. I'm going to dig again. I really want, well, I don't really want anything, really. I just want to see what comes out, and we'll go from there. Combining different modalities with within a reading is just fun, you know. Beautiful. All right, we've got a seashell, gorgeous shell. Again, protection. I know that you are protected. If you're a water sign, you're especially protected. So this is just a little shell that my grandson gave me over the years, and I just keep it in with my crystals, purely to do that. This is a tektite, so potentially we've got a water sign and a fire sign coming together, which could be a nice mix, you know, like one's going to put the other out, just calm everything down. It could be a nice mix. This is fiery energy, you know, but it's protection and grounding in a different form. So whoever you are, just know that you're okay. You know, you got to move forward for your own good. Last crystal, Larimar. I wear Larimar here. Larimar's beautiful crystal. This is just a raw piece. True Larimar, if it is real Larimar, you should be able to hold it up and it will be see-through. You will be able to see, like the ocean, it should be see-through. If it's not, it is not real Larimar. I worked in a crystal shop for a long time, so you have a bit of knowledge around these crystals. Larimar is about speaking your truth, you know, with kindness and softness, and you don't have to arc up and meet the fiery energy of this, the Tower card. You don't have to meet that. You can come in quite soft and gentle and actually diffuse it beautifully. You know, like everything is up in the air, you know. Do I know what it looks like? No, I don't, but it doesn't matter because you're making the right choice. You're doing what's right for you, and you're taking a leap of faith for you. They will get over themselves if you have open communication. And, you know, if it's an ex that's arcing up, you're the fish that got away. It's their own anger, it's their own disappointment, it's their own everything, you know, so that is their problem. Yeah, it's not, don't let it get you down, because yeah, it's not anything to do with you. I just pulled amber. I got to put this basket down because I just keep pulling them. This is just a small piece of amber. Amber's been around for millions of years. You know, this is fossilized tree sap, so it is rock hard. If you left this out in the sun, it would change shape a little bit. It'd get a bit soft, like a bit of a chewy gum. But yeah, it just holds beautiful wisdom. This is nature's anti-inflammatory, you know, so holding this can help if you have any inflammation in your body. They use it for teething for young children, teething necklaces. But in this instance, talking about, you know, stepping into a new relationship or stepping deeper into your spirituality, amber holds so much wisdom. It has the wisdom of the tree because it's sap that's, you know, bled from the tree. So I would work with this as an ally and get the medicine from this. I don't feel like you're on the wrong track. I actually feel like you're on the right track, and other people will settle. Don't worry about them, okay? Embrace your journey, whether it be with a partner, a new partner, or whether it is your spiritual journey. Just embrace it and enjoy every moment of it, because I know it's going to be spectacular, and I know that you're going to get everything you need out of it, and I know that it has longevity about it. Okay, my love? Take care. I'm going to leave it there. Talk to you tomorrow.